people that support us. It's just been a special, special year. I think at first it was a little bit of a downer that we weren't in Chattanooga, and there's a place to keep that in your computer, so to speak. But all in all, to go through the Southern Conference undefeated and to win 4 in a row is a mark within itself. But I'd like to thank all you seniors and you parents for what you do for us. We have a phrase that we use a lot, and we use it with players, and sometimes you don't include parents and other support type people. But one of the things we talk about a lot is what are you really willing to give up? And I know you parents give up a lot. You moms have been taking care of those late meals ever since these guys were in junior high and all through their high school career, and you've given up a lot to coming up and just being a part of this program. We thank you for that. And real briefly, I know I'm not to introduce Tom, and I've got to say a couple of things about it that might not be, I'm going to call like on the resume or something like that most people that introduce speakers talk about. But I had the privilege of coaching at the University of Nebraska with Coach Osborne, and there were so many things that poured into our program here that came from those roots. And it's been a rough day on Nancy and Tom, and even Margaret and I, because of the air traffic or not any traffic because of the fog and things like that. But it gave us a chance to kind of talk a little bit. And as I talked to him, or we visited, there's so many things that came back that we're talking about, like the walk-on players. I was talking about when Brad was introduced. I looked over and I said, Coach, he was a walk-on football player here. He came up here. He didn't have a scholarship. He ended up being an all-conference player for us. Sean Elliott came over and wanted to meet Tom. Sean came here as kind of as a partial guy, became a captain of our undefeated 95 team. All those roots came back from Nebraska. I used to come back from recruiting trips, and I'd say, Coach, we can go get 2 more players out of Texas or something like that. He said, no, we're going to save those two spots for walk-on football players. And there were just so many things that the roots of our program go back to Tom and go back to Nebraska, and not just Tom, but Tom and Nancy. They were just a role model for coaches and coaches' wives. But it's been a great year. We've had an awesome winter program. We got about 5 practices left in the spring. We're looking forward to the summer workouts, and I'll tell you this, we're looking forward to rebuilding the wall and getting that rock like it's supposed to be. Thank you so much for tonight.